Welcome everyone, this is my insane base. As you can see, it's still under construction. Like most things, and it's probably never going to be. Nah, I will clear it, but just it's going to take a bit of time. Okay, so for those of you that are smart, this is where the base location is. It's just here, right by this lamp. Star is over here, this is where the ranger outpost is. If you go on the map, you can already see, like, you see how, like, the bits you haven't explored yet are, like, kind of cloud. You can tell where this is. It's right next to the table. It's right here. So, yeah. And yeah, here's a lamp that you can see from pretty much the complete opposite side of the map. There's only like one other lamp I can see, at least I think so. Yeah, there's only two lamps. So, and this is one of them. So, yeah, quite easy to find. And as you can see, it's got like a lot going for it. It's got four pillars. It's got this one, that one over there. The lines snap between these two, like over there. And then over here, this just goes from here to there. And then there's another pillar over there with an acorn on it. I'm pretty sure that's an acorn. Anyway, this spot is just so goated for just so many reasons. It's got acorns everywhere, one there, and like a few more scattered around here and there. They require level 3 tools, but like, you know, still good for later on. Oh no. Yeah. Anyway, it's got the juice box down there for, you know, juice. Got quite a few dandelions. You hear that? This, like, the one thing with this area is, let me just do this. Switch to breed cam. Yeah, look, there's my boy. My beautiful boy. Look at that guy. Isn't he sexy? Anyways, this is like the one issue here is there are like the odd few big spiders living in the area. Obviously one right under here, which is the closest one. But it does have a lot of like eggs to go along with it, you know. Look at him, isn't he just the sweetest thing? See, he wouldn't hurt you. He's just there to chill. Anyway, you can get silk from here, so that is pretty good resource. But you can just turn into silk. There's an acorn that spawns here, and an acorn that spawns up here, like pretty much on my base. And you can get to it, you could take 20 years to walk along the bridge, or you can just jump across. I'm thinking of building something eventually, just to get across instantly. But for now, this will do. There's also, you know, grass to build wherever you're going to build. There's the dandelions, and there's that thing. I forget which one is the one you need for the stairs, but it's one of them, and there's just tons of it around the corner. Then, again, there's also this lovely table over here. That is an acorn over there. There's this can of soda that has, like, insane spawns. There's the fireplace that you can see just over, which is pretty easy to get to, and it's got charcoal there. I'm not sure what that's even used for yet, but still. When I was doing it like a little bit, because I saw the fire and I was like, ooh, let me go explore that. Okay, there's blueberries at the top of that table, and you pretty much just take that, like, you can kind of see, like, the outline. You go up, like, forward, then to the left, like, the edge over there, and then you go up again. And then you need to kind of barrel your way through the table. There's also a suitcase over there, which I don't want to spoil it, because I just kind of brute forced one of the suitcase locks. There's two locks on it. I brute forced the other one. The code is at the top of the table. I'm not going to spoil it. Did I say that? It's kind of terrible. I'll just give a warning that I'm lying. Like usual. Never trust me. Anyway, and then, so that's how you get blueberries, is up there. That's the, like, one of the only ways, because I know there's blueberries, like, over there when I was, like, doing that ice truck thing. But, like, this, like, woman, like, was hacking wherever the hell my device was. I'm not sure if she would have killed me if I went over to grab the blueberries, but, like, I didn't risk it. So, like, this is the only place I could, like, looking around the map, I was like, it's either going to be in the trash can, or it's going to be on this table, and the only one I know of to get blueberries is on this table. Other than, obviously, over there, but I'm not sure if I will die if I go for them. I know some of you probably already know, but this is, like, the only sure one I know for now. There's also, what are they called? There's, like, a red blueberries, or whatever they are, that you can craft. In that hedge over there, you just need to go right into the corner, and then you can go along. There's a couple spiders in there, but, like, you know, it's just spiders. No one's ever died to a spider. So yeah, you just go in there. You can go along, and they dangle like on the top of the like near the bottom of the hedge, but like high up for what you're seeing. And you just shoot them down, and you can melee them, and that's how you get that. So like all around, there's just a lot of good resources. The only like science, outpost I know of is one down this line. It's like on that far. So you see that like dark rock kind of. Is there a way for me to zoom in? Anyway, so there's that over there. Sorry about that. And other than that, that's kind of it. I know there's some mosquitoes spawned down here by this juice box. There's like one that spawns there, and then one spawns on it. There's water here. There's sap just below this like ridge there. Actually, let me just escape. Hear your boy sleeping under there. There's sap under that like log there. There's also another log like just down there. And you can also get sap from there, so 2 sap clumps. Which are pretty good for this little guy. And yeah, then there's just dandelions. There's tons of like little bugs scattered around. The spiders you only really have to... The only spider spawn that I know of is the one under there. But I have encountered another big spider, like somewhere over here. So I think there's another like hole that they're coming out of. Ow. And that's why you always check your first. Dang it, I need to get on top of that. All I have is this canteen with juice in it, but like, juice doesn't refill the first, which is annoying. Where the hell's he going? Oh, Lord. Yeah, you can see the mosquito from here. You see that. So one stays on there. It's a good way to get, like, the mosquito resource. Buggers. Oh, look at that. Oh, so good. Look at me. Being the strongest creatures in the game. You see, that's all thanks to this base location. So. There's also... Bugger. My bad. But caterpillar over there. There's some clay down here as well. There's also clay over by the lunch table. There you see the sleeping mosquito there. There's the other guy. There's also these butterflies. Like, they're kind of annoying to take down. There's that sap I was talking about. Just pretty much anything you'll need spawns here. It's got, like, it's close. No. No. Don't you dare. Go back to sleep. Because, like, I know there's charcoal over by the fireplace. I haven't really explored in this direction or towards the podium. So, I don't know if there's another, like, science base nearby or anything. So that I can get those gliding things from there. And don't forget, all stuff in the game respawns after a certain amount of time. Don't exactly know how long it is. Another juice box there. Juice box down there. And then there's one over by the table, I'm pretty sure, as well. Or just a can. Either way, you're getting juice. Which is pretty damn good. I know you can get... here's one more thing. One more tip and trick. I know you can get ice from the ice box over there. I'm pretty sure that's an acorn tree, by the way. I'm like 80% certain. Actually, sorry, that's a pine cone tree. My bad. That's a pine cone tree. That is the acorn tree over there. So I remember seeing tons of acorns when I was going over there. So I'm pretty sure that's what that one is. I mean, that part's off limit for now, sadly. But, when new stuff gets added, it'll be over there. And, yeah. It's just a pretty damn good spot. It's my first spot, at least. Other than, like, just basing outside the, like, first, science bit. It just looked the best, so. And if I picked it, it must be, so. Yeah. I'll just very quickly break it down what I did. So, start off, at the start over here. Yeah. Did a bit of progression around this bit. And then tried to come over to the ice truck. And then ended up getting sidetracked and doing this ranger outpost. Found some berries over here, but I got scared off them by this woman. So we went back this way. Went under the trash can. Got absolutely demolished by some of the cockroaches and that. And yeah, because I wanted to see what this tree was, but we ended up just getting demolished there. So we came back this way. Then we came over to this table trying to get this, but we got sidetracked. So discovered this outpost. Then we were looking for a base location. And yeah, we just, you can see kind of the trail we went along. We came down here all the way to this table. I mean, all the way to this pillar. Because I was looking at the map and I was like, so what's center of the map? It's going to be somewhere around here. And like the podium looks just a bit too much. And I remember in the last game, there were like those weird pillar things. I'll probably
I
pull up a
am
picture for you.
desiccating at an incredible pace.
Anyway, so there was like these pillar things in the last game. They were a bit more condensed than this, but these ones pretty much are the exact same like type of thing. Anyway, so I built on this one here because it looked like the most optimal. It was like the most center. Anyway, get out of here. Leave me alone to suffer and struggle to survive.